his feet.
Oh! See, look. I just gotta say this real quick. People always talking about how WWE is fake. Obviously, we know the storylines is predicted, but sometimes the hits and things that they take is not fake. And that's what I love to see. We love the fucking violence. What's good? Dark Knight Gang and it's Stang Gang. Today I'm gonna do another video from WrestleLamia. Y'all told me it was WrestleLamia. Don't trip, you know I'm correcting myself, bro. I got y'all. This one right here is top 10 most shocking adult non-PG moments. Yeah, y'all said this video is fire. I'm ready to hop on into it. WrestleLamia. I've been reacting to a few of your videos. You gotta just, it is what it is, man. You got some great videos. I'll take a break from your channel, but you got some great videos. I found a few. I was like, oh, I want to see this one too. Anyway, I'm ready to hop into this video. We're gonna see some shocking adult moments. WWE used to be lit back in the day. I saw this Instagram compilation. And it was showing like some extreme stuff that WWE used to do. Vince, listen, bro. Vince McMahon used to exploit these women sometimes. I've been keeping a stack. I think I saw like a wet t-shirt contest. I was like, bro, what? Anyway, let's hop into this video. I'm ready to watch it. Shout out to the gang. Everybody have a good day. Have a great day. I tell you guys all the time, remember, try to become the best version of yourself. Work out, love yourself, treat yourself with love and kindness. You know what I'm saying? Just become the best version of you, bro. And once you do that, literally everything in life will line up for you. You feel me? Let's hop into this video. Let's go.
AJ's title.
Okay. She used that as a distraction.
Transitioned into a PG product in the summer of 2008, fans were concerned about how this would impact the quality of the WWE product. Moreover, fans were concerned about how WWE would function without any over-the-top violence, blood, or obscene language. Yeah, there's more to wrestling than just moves, of course.
Move it up, turn that some sideways, and stick it straight up, you came here!
See what I'm... Bro, that's what I'm saying. It used to be lit, cuz.
However, over the past 12 years, there have been a number of moments which have pushed the boundaries of the PG product.
You wanna talk tough? You better be tough, and you a puss!
Ooh.
But which moments were they?
Well,
join us now as we look at 10 non-PG moments of the PG era. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists.
Shut up, Michael Cole! Slap your dick down your throat!
He said he'll slap his what?
Number 1, Bray Wyatt's severed head.
This is the Firefly Funhouse! And my name is Bray Wyatt.
When Bray Wyatt introduced fans to his new Firefly Bray character on the Raw after WrestleMania 35, he also implied there was a scarier, more twisted alter ego of the character to come.
Wyatt is on Raw! The Fiend with a sister Abigail!
When did he show his severed head? I don't remember that.
Debut on SummerSlam in 2019, which was heavily built around the introduction of the new character. The debut went extremely well, and the new character would be called The Fiend and would wear a scary clown mask and even have creepy music that fans were instantly a fan of.
Yes, sir.
As part of the new entrance, The Fiend would carry a severed head of Bray Wyatt, and it would have its mouth open and would act as his lantern.
Yeah, I do remember that actually.
This was too scary for younger members of the audience
nah, that's
popular acts such as The Fiend to carry a severed head to the ring for his matches, and the WWE simply went too far.
Nah, that's
we didn't think so, but although those complaints did exist, WWE didn't think the head was too far and would even sell replica heads on WWE Shop and continue to do so to this very day.
This
I should buy one.
and all kinds of other super cool Firefly Funhouse merchandise at WWEshop.com.
Let's also not forget a moment on Firefly Funhouse when Bray Wyatt shouted an expletive when he saw Alexa Bliss's tongue.
Oh,
Number
Okay.
2, let's just keep it PG. One of the best feuds of the PG era was the 2017 feud between the Usos.
Do you guys feel like Bray Wyatt doing that with the head was too much? How was that too much? That wouldn't be considered PG. It's not like it showed him cut off somebody's head. You feel me? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments, bro. I want to know you guys' thoughts on this.
In the New Day, the feud highlighted how special tag team wrestling can be when it's presented in the correct manner. Their rivalry was so special that the two teams would even have a classic Hell in a Cell match to end the feud.
The double Uso. Oh, with the steel chair. Cover here by Jay. And the Usos are 5-time.
However, although there was a Hell in a Cell match included in the feud, the most notable moment of the feud came during a rap battle segment on the episode of SmackDown. During the rap battle,
remember
the
this.
Usos stated, "Let's just keep it PG. You know what's good."
Just don't get all rated R like your boy Xavier Woods.
Hey, was the sex tape with Paige? That's what I heard. Nigga, oh man.
The comment
I'm
was
trying to
a
be on
reference
that.
to Woods' illicit tape with Paige that was leaked online years prior. It was unknown if WWE management knew
dead.
about the inclusion of the line, as it was edited out of the YouTube upload shortly after, which implies that it was a non-scripted line and seriously pushed the boundaries of a WWE PG product. Number 3, Orton flips the bird.
And the cell is over with. We will. Strikes! The Apex Predator strikes Rollins!
One of the top feuds leading into WrestleMania 31 centered around Randy Orton turning against the Authority, thus turning babyface in the process. The angle would ultimately lead to Orton vs Seth Rollins at WrestleMania in a featured match on the show.
Oh, that was fire.
Oh my God! Unbelievable! What an RKO!
But to get to the match in question, WWE would book Orton and Rollins to face Roman Reigns in a 2-on-1 handicap match on the March 9th, 2015 edition of Raw.
March
During
9th,
the closing moments
my
of that
birthday.
match, Rollins would go for a tag and Orton would respond by flipping the bird in Rollins' face.
That boy Randy is savage.
Spear Rollins and win the match. It was unclear if this non-PG moment was planned, as the imagery was blurred on the live broadcast and it was completely edited out of the official YouTube upload as well as the Hulu replay. Number 4, Vince McMahon drops the F-bomb. WWE Chairman Vince McMahon would be the first to ridicule a superstar for breaching PG guidelines. However, when Vince himself does it, there's nobody other than the television networks to call him out on his actions.
Must be a celebration! Shane O'Mac is here!
Now, this happened on the February 22nd, 2016 edition of Raw. Now, on that particular episode, it featured the return of Shane McMahon after over 6 years away from TV.
You and your husband, Triple H, have been really running this company into the ground.
In the segment, Shane McMahon would confront Vince and Stephanie and would state that he wanted control of Raw and that the McMahons were to blame for the low ratings. Vince countered this by stating that Shane could attain control of Raw if Shane was able to defeat The Undertaker at WrestleMania 32 inside the dreaded Hell in a Cell. Vince also told Shane to retorting to Shane's claims that Vince was killing the WWE product. And this expletive was obviously muted on live broadcast and edited out of all replays.
Oh, so it was planned then.
Number 5, Thumbtack.
If they bleeped it out, then it's PG
Facts.
still. That's why I bleep out my
Thunderfire powerbomb. Thumbtacks have done their damage, and look at.
That's why I
Thumbtacks
bleep out
would
my
be
curse
introduced
words.
to pro wrestling in 1995, and the weapon of choice would really take off thanks to the ECW promotion and other hardcore specific promotions. However, in relation to WWE, it was Mick Foley who made the weapon famous thanks to matches such as his infamous match with The Undertaker
I know
in
that
98
shit
King of the
hurt,
Ring
bro.
and his street fight against Triple H at the 2000 Rumble.
Oh!
Following WWE's transition to a PG presentation in 2008, thumbtacks along with blood were completely banned from WWE. This was until Vince McMahon allowed them to be used in 2016.
Oh my goodness. No. You better believe it.
Another thumbtacks.
And this would be in the Dean Ambrose versus Chris Jericho Asylum match, and both Ambrose and Jericho had to scratch and claw to allow the usage of the infamous weapon in the match. Once Vince finally agreed, he added the stipulation that Jericho had to be the one to go into the thumbtacks, as he was the heel in the match, and that Ambrose as the babyface should ultimately come out victorious.
Thumbtacks all over Jericho.
Damn, heels always go through hell. Number 6, Eva Marie almost reveals all. WWE now positions their women as on par with the men. However, it wasn't always this way.
No, it wasn't.
Before WWE transitioned into a PG product, the women they hired would be solely based on looks, and fans' desires to see them wrestle would be solely based on their appearance rather than their wrestling ability.
This came out of the shower? Oh, good Lord.
Therefore, when the WWE booked an angle in 2016 which involved Eva Marie having an attire malfunction.
What's going on? Where's her stylist? She has a whole glam squad. Send one of them down here.
However, this was before a referee put a towel over her so she could quickly get to the locker room. The angle was planned and was supposed to get over Eva as a cowardly heel. The non-PG angle did extremely well for WWE on their YouTube channel, as it attained 3.5 million views in a 24-hour period.
Of course.
The highest overnight figures in over 6 months.
You know we all thirsty, nigga.
Literally every woman's worst nightmare, so clearly I could not compete.
I don't know who she is, but she
Number
is beautiful.
7, Brock Lesnar.
I am the advocate for the most non-PG ass kicker of the PG era.
When WWE re-signed Brock Lesnar in 2012, he was a different animal than the Lesnar that left the company in 2004. He was a legitimate UFC legend and had a reputation for being one of the toughest men in the world. This meant that the WWE had to allow the boundaries of the PG product to be pushed whenever Lesnar wrestled. For instance, his return match against John Cena at 2012's Extreme Rules was one of the most brutal matches of the PG era, and even featured Lesnar making Cena bleed.
Watch the next one.
He giving them real elbows and shit. Damn.
Additionally, matches with Randy Orton and Roman Reigns featured Lesnar opening up both men with brutal elbow strikes, which was clearly a breach of established PG guidelines. In relation to Lesnar's promos, Lesnar never really cuts.
You see, look. I just gotta say this real quick. People always talking about how WWE is fake. Obviously, we know the storylines and shit is predicted, but sometimes the hits and things that they take is not fake. And that's what I love to see. We love the fucking violence.
A promo on WWE television, he leaves that to Paul Heyman. However, when Lesnar does talk, it matters.
You don't deserve buddy.
You can't tell me Brock Lesnar's
Infamously,
voice
during a
just
segment
doesn't
with
match
Heath
him,
Slater
bro.
on Raw, Lesnar would declare that
I don't give a about your kids.
when addressing Slater's "I've got kids" gimmick. Number 8, Alexa Bliss is rudely interrupted.
And from what I've heard, you have a very large bank account, which makes you a hot commodity.
I don't say that
Alexa
WWE
Bliss.
can't get a little risque in its more recent times, and they certainly sent fans wild when a WWE official accidentally walked in on Alexa Bliss getting changed ahead of Monday Night Raw. Bliss, who was ready to introduce the world to the new Women's Tag Team Championship belts, was rudely interrupted by a WWE official when he walked in on her getting changed.
What are you doing here? What, did you even knock?
We didn't see a
To be fair
titty,
to him,
so
he did knock twice and he shouted, "Miss Bliss, you're up next." He was also being a good employee by sending her coffee. But when Bliss didn't answer to his call, he innocently went into a locker room. An embarrassed and flustered WWE official then tried to hightail it out of there. Now, some fans were divided in this scene, as some called it awkward and stupid, while others praised the edgier content. Now, this scene was no accident, as Dave Meltzer explained in an episode of The Wrestling Observer that this was WWE's way of testing the waters in the new era to see how much they could push the boundaries.
So
what do you
I
think?
like it. Who she with?
What will your
Oos?
wife think?
Oos?
They also
Oos?
tested the waters between the Mandy Rose and Naomi feud. With
Oh,
Rose trying to
shit.
seduce Jimmy Uso.
Oos.
Tiny gold top
Gay,
in
gay.
your hotel room.
Number 9, chair shot to the head, WrestleMania 27. It's a common opinion that WrestleMania 27 is one of the worst WrestleMania events in recent times. However, one highlight from the show came in the form of the acclaimed match between The Undertaker and Triple H.
Watch out! And the game reversed!
The match was extremely physical, and it was the only match on the entire pay-per-view that seemed worthy of a WrestleMania spot. What many fans forgot about the match is that a spot in the match broke the WWE rulebook for PG matches. During the match, Triple H would hit The Undertaker with a steel chair shot to the head.
Oh! Yeah, that's old school. They used to do that back in the day. That was a
PG matches.
That was a clean
During
connection
match, Triple
too.
H would hit the
Look at
Undertaker
this.
with a steel chair shot to the head.
Did he put his hands up? It didn't look like it. Damn,
This
that's
has been
crazy.
outright banned in WWE thanks to the PG era and new findings relating to concussion-related injuries.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon was reportedly furious with both men for the chair shot and even fined the two legends an undisclosed amount. And number 10, Roman Reigns.
What did Roman Reigns do?
You know the hell that is? God, it's Roman Reigns!
A Roman Reigns shocked the world at SummerSlam 2020 when he returned as a heel. Fans had been demanding a Reigns heel turn for over 5 years, so to finally get it
One of
was
the best things that's
highlights of the
happened.
year for many WWE fans.
Yes, sir.
Part of the heel persona would make Reigns more vocal in his matches, as well as introduce new moves such as a chokehold.
Roman Reigns now! Look at this! Reigns using the submission maneuver! We don't often see this out of Roman!
One of the highlights of the heel run came at Survivor Series as Reigns would face Drew McIntyre in the WWE Champion vs Universal Champion Showdown. During the match, Reigns would start interacting with Raw commentator Samoa Joe and he uttered the line,
Message sent to our announce team partner Samoa Joe.
This was a callback to their feud a few years prior.
Spear!
WWE didn't manage to bleep the curse word in time, meaning it was clearly an unplanned breach of PG guidelines. However, the
Nobody
curse
mad.
word has been since bleeped out of the WWE Network replay.
Hey, thank y'all so much for requesting this video. WrestleLamia, fire video, bro. Like I said, I'm gonna take a few days from his channel. I'm gonna take a little break. We've been doing too many videos from him. But anyway, this video was fire. Some of these, I guess, like the thumbtacks, them obviously cursing, things of that nature, obviously not PG. But walking in on Alexa Bliss getting undressed, but you didn't see nothing, I feel like that's still PG, right? That wouldn't be considered PG. What is that? TV 14 maybe? I feel like that's PG because it's not like she's butt naked or nothing. We didn't see nothing. I don't know. I don't think that was pushing the boundaries, me personally. You feel me? But anyway, shout out to the gang. I'm going to see y'all next time. Everybody have a great day. Peace.